Yeah, this whole screaming thing.
Yeah, man.
It's still something I'm neither here nor there with. It's weird for me because I'm not used to it. Although, actually, no. Even when I hear some rappers do it, because some rappers, especially new ones, some of them they've grown up. You know that some rappers from maybe a few years ago would have grown up on 90s hip hop and on some lyrical rappers or whatever, and then they embody that into their music, or they grow up in soul and all that kind of stuff. So they incorporate that. Some of these new kids have grown up having access to everything.
Exactly.
So they've grown up with such a wide variety, and they wear this shit on their sleeves, which is really cool because it adds to more innovation and diversity. So you'll get someone like Lil Uzi Vert who have some songs where he's got some more rock inflection in his vocals. That's what my mates told me. I wouldn't have known that. I would have just heard the song and thought, wow, that's really cool, the way he's singing that or the way he's rapping that. And then my mate will tell me, oh, those are rock vocals, but he's rapping it or he's doing it over a trap beat. And I'm like, oh, no wonder it sounds so fresh. But, so there are some new rappers who do that weird screaming shit where it almost sounds like it's breaking the speaker. And I'm thinking sometimes sometimes I don't necessarily get into it even when they do it. So I don't know if the whole screaming vocals thing is something that just isn't necessarily for me.
You've got to hear it in context. Like, just talking about it is one thing. Like, when you hear the right song, whether it be a rock song or a hip hop song or whatever, and you hear it and it works for you, that's when it works, bro. Like, it's not anything you can talk about. Like, this is the thing, like, with this podcast, it's really difficult, right? So, when people listen to us talk about something, they'll be like, they might be thinking, well, you've missed, X, Y, and Z about it. This is so obvious. This is, it's one of those things that, fortunately and unfortunately, we're just two guys with differing opinions, or similar opinions, whatever, on a subject. But the beauty of music is that so many other people have access to it, and there are 8 billion different ways to interpret the same thing. That's the beauty, isn't it? And I think that's when we're talking about like screaming and stuff, it's all subjective. Like you'll find the song. You must like Linkin Park. If you like any of Chester's vocals, then chances are you like a bit of screaming. So, and it works with them. So
sure. Yeah, no, I get that